talk about today. Today did not turn out how I thought it would. So, yesterday was Julie's birthday party, and she was just like, we were at Chuck E. Cheese, and she was just not into it. She was still sick. I don't know if you guys saw in the footage, but she was just like very, like she had to like force, having fun, because she's still sick, and it's been a week and a half, and it's not very often that toddlers have a fever for a week and a half, and we don't know what's going on. So I finally decided to take her to the ER today, just because, the clinic is closed on Sundays, and they didn't have any openings for the next 2 weeks anyway, because we checked online. So, we had called the nurse advice line first, and then they said, okay, go to the ER. So we did. It turns out she has a UTI, which explains why no one else is getting sick. But she is sick and miserable, and like she's getting bad. And then so when we went in, they said the UTI was very, 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 very bad. So I spent my morning in the ER with her. Then came back. Then went to Walgreens to go get a prescription. They didn't have it there, and the other areas around us didn't take TRICARE. So, like, CVS didn't take TRICARE, Long's Drugs didn't take TRICARE. So, so I went home, and then we found another Walgreens, and we called, and they do have it in stock, so I just drove, like, 45 minutes to go to Walgreens, and I'm headed home right now. So, that has been my day. I was gonna work today, I was gonna, edit a video, but I decided to be driving all day. But yeah, so that's been today. But the rest of the day, now that we have her medicine, the rest of the day should be better. So we will see. Alright, off we go. There we go. Alright. You ready for school? Yeah. Oh, running late again, but not because we're not running late to get to actual school, but I need some gas, so yeah. Okay, anyways, so I just uploaded, I'm about ready to upload, excuse me. As in, like, it's uploaded, but I haven't pressed it, whatever. My first lifestyle video for my vlog channel. I was so nervous. Like, I've been filming YouTube videos for years now, but I was so nervous with this one. I think it's just because it's new, it's different. Like, I've never done something like that. So I was just so incredibly nervous, and, like, my lighting was really bright. I color corrected the best I could. But, yeah, I'm trying. We'll see how it goes. But I was just so nervous, like my hands were shaking and stuff. Luckily, you couldn't tell on camera that my hands were shaking. I thought you could tell, but when I watched the footage, I'm like, oh, you can't tell. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Taking Jules to school. Here's the Popalicias. Berries and cherries, whatever you want. No circle. Anyways, so now I have to also, after I drop her off at school, I have to upload my makeup tutorial for my main channel, because it's Tutorial Tuesday. I just have so much that needs to be completed by Sunday, because Marissa gets here on Sunday, and I don't want to have to work while she's here. So, yeah. Oh, I need to change my oil.
Jada, go first. Hold on. Jada's here today. Jada's here today. We are so happy that Jada's here today. Marissa's here today. Marissa's here today. We are so happy that Marissa's here today.
Hey guys, it is the 26th. What is that on my... Anyway, me and Marissa are off to go to the clinic. She needs to get her shot because she starts school on the 6th. Which those classes I'll actually be attending with her because she'll be a part of the early learning preschool class. So that's the class where it's like your kids aren't potty trained or anything, and like they can't like really. Basically, it's for anyone who is under the age of 3. And for that one, you participate with your child. So they have teachers, but you are with your child when they go through like the lessons and everything like that. So they call it like a parent participation preschool. That's the preschool, and that's why our preschool is only like $160 a month, is because it's not like 5 days a week, like all day kind of thing. It's 2 to 3 days a week depending on the class you're in, and the other days they give you like stuff that you need to be working on with your child to make sure like they're up to, you know, par, up to date. So basically it's a more affordable alternative to like regular preschool. Because like regular preschool, like they teach your kid everything, you don't really gotta do much. But yeah, so that's what my kids do. Marissa's in the early learning class, and then once she's potty trained in age 3, she'll move up into the class that Julia's currently in. But they are talking about moving Julia up because she's excelling so quickly. Because, you know, I drill her at home. Like, I have her do schoolwork, like, every single day. And it's been helping out a lot because she's been starting to act out in class a lot. And it's because, like, everything they're teaching she already knows. So she gets bored. So she's been, like, kind of rambunctious recently. So they're talking about moving her up to the next class. We'll see, though, because she just recently established friendships. And that's a huge part of preschool, too, is establishing friendships. Like, that's something they teach. And so they're trying to decide, like, do we move her now, or do we let her experience, like, the friendships part more instead of just, like, up and leaving? Because they said that her personality fits so well into the class, but academically she is ahead of all the people in her class. So they're trying to find the balance for that. So it's looking like what's going to happen is, because they do 2 evaluations a year. They do one in May, and they do one in December. So what what's probably going to happen is in May she's going to get moved up. And they're kind of hoping, basically what they're trying to do is she moves up along with one of her classmates so that they have that, companionship. And one of the kids in her class is just a little bit behind her. So, yeah, if he does well enough, then it's looking like they will get moved up together. But yeah, so Marissa and I are off to go get her shot that she needs for school. They got to do like a TB shot or something like that or whatever. It's like a required shot for anyone to start school. Like a tetanus shot, I think. Is it TB or tetanus? TB is tuberculosis, I think. Tetanus shot, I don't know. It's like the shot that you need to start school. Like Marissa has all like her immunizations, like she's up to date. But there's like this specific shot you get once you need to start school. And we're off to go get that one right now.